Buried within a forgotten tomb lies a stone coffin holding a message so toxic it annihilated an entire empire. June 22, 1941. In Samarkand, a team of Soviet anthropologists descends into the shadowy crypt of Tamerlane. The legendary Asian conqueror, undefeated and ruthless, had rested for centuries beneath heavy stone slabs. Local elders, their faces etched with absolute terror, plead with the scientists to stop immediately. They warn of an ancient curse, carved deep within the Gur-e-Amir mausoleum. Yet the Soviets, driven by science and the cold skepticism of Stalin, dismiss the pleas. They shatter the millennial seal of the heavy, dark jade slab covering the sarcophagus. Inside, the inscription is chilling. "Whosoever opens my tomb shall unleash an invader more terrible than I." These are no mere symbols. They are the exact words that bypassed all diplomatic channels to trigger a decade of merciless slaughter. We seek the etched glyphs that transformed a funerary rite into the most violent war ever recorded. As the coffin opens, the scent of ancient resins and dust floods the burial chamber. They gaze upon the remains of a man who, in life, massacred nearly 17 million people. But the prophecy had already been unleashed. The doomsday clock had started ticking. Thousands of miles away, along the tense western border of the Soviet Union, night falls across the dense European forests in a deathly silence. In Berlin, Adolf Hitler issues the final military order to his generals. That very night, the Third Reich launches Operation Barbarossa. Over 3 million German soldiers, heavily armed, storm the Soviet border. It instantly becomes the largest invasion in human history. The sky bleeds fiery red beneath the bombs of the Luftwaffe and the relentless advance of panzer tanks. Soviet skepticism drowns in blood. The tomb's warning was terrifyingly real. A single phrase shattered a dynasty, leaving behind only blood and dust. The staggering alignment of these dates creates an absolutely irresistible narrative of historical mystery. 1 year later, Stalin, terrified by the mounting losses, orders the remains returned to their final resting place. Tamerlane is reburied in Samarkand, with full Islamic rites and the utmost respect. Merely days later, the Soviets win the Battle of Stalingrad, crushing Hitler and turning the tide of the war. An ancient curse, or the bloodiest coincidence of the 20th century? Do you believe paranormal phenomena can exist to the point of shattering an entire nation? Let us know in the comments. If history moves you as much as it moves us, subscribe to The Day Everything Changed, so you never miss an event that transformed the world.